jersey sales. He was 8th in all-star voting. When it comes to overall popularity, he's making his way, second only to Steph Curry in the Western Conference when it came to guards. But there's some guys ahead of him. But he has all the requisite pieces or attributes in order to take that place. He's got the dynamic game. He talks trash, but not too much trash. He's the little guy. We always root for the underdog. Bigs just don't seem to ring that bell the same way. The key is going to be, can he have a long postseason run? And can he do it in the Memphis Grizzlies? And no, this is not hating on small markets. It's just the reality. Building championship caliber teams in small markets is easier said than done. The San Antonio Spurs were able to do it for a long run, but that was the exception rather than the rule. And we can make the case that Tim Duncan never became the face of the franchise, face of the league, being a champion in a small market. So that is the challenge. But I look at who he's competing against, and the door is wide open for him to become the next face, because all of the competition that he has right now, all of the young stars in the league are all foreign players. And we've never seen a foreign player become the face of the league for whatever reason. So if the competition is Luka Doncic and Giannis Antetokounmpo, then the door is open for Ja Morant to become that. But I like his chances of becoming the face of the league even better than Steph Curry's, who I don't believe for all of his success ever became the face of the league. Some of it because of LeBron James' run, but some of it because of the nature of Steph Curry. Like, the one thing that we saw with Ja Morant is he's got that edge. There's that fieriness about his game. Steph Curry being the baby-faced assassin, being almost too nice of a guy, for whatever reason, that's never quite done it when it comes to being the face of the league. Ja Morant has that edge. He has that dynamic aspect to his game. And that's why I believe that Ja Morant has a chance to be something that Steph Curry was not. And that's why I said, going out of the last segment, I wondered why you mentioned Steph Curry as if Ja Morant would be succeeding him as the face of the league when Steph Curry has never been the face of the league.
Come on. Greg, I'll let you go. I'm a little heated after hearing that Steph Curry slander, but go ahead, Greg.
Well, I definitely think he has a chance to become the face of the league. Look, he's an electrifying player. He's exciting. And, Rick, you mentioned something that a lot of people try to throw out there, and rightfully so, and that's a small market. The one thing you must do, you mentioned long playoff run. You can't just have a long playoff run. You got to bring it all the way home. You got to win. When you're in a small market, you have to make the world now watch you. Yes, we're excited about what Ja Morant is doing, but what makes Giannis Antetokounmpo like electrifying, what's drawing to his audience is they won. They won it. What LeBron James was able to do coming out of Akron, Ohio into Cleveland, obviously all the weight was on his shoulders. What was he able to do? He was able to live up to the hype, and he was able to win. Like, when you win, yes, everything is at your disposal. Ja Morant's game speaks for itself. We know he has everything in his toolbox, as you mentioned, that is needed and that is required to be a superstar in this league, which he already is. The only thing that he doesn't have that he can put that feather in his cap is a championship. If he can get a championship, which they are trending in the right direction, this Memphis Grizzlies team is a good team because of what he provides and how he makes everyone better. And when you can do those things, that is fantastic. That is awesome. But in a smaller market, there has to be something that draws people to you. And what will draw them? A champion.
Interesting. I'll reserve the Curry stuff on Ja Morant. It's TBD. It's too early. I'm leaning toward no. He can't be the face of the league. But I do believe he can be a Derrick Rose type talent that everybody loves, and the internet fell in love with Derrick Rose. You know, the elite layup package, the highlight reel dunks. I mean, Ja Morant and Memphis right now have like a college vibe around their team. Desmond Bain is talking trash to LeBron. Ja Morant's dad sits in the front row of games and talks trash to the kid in Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell. He talked trash to LeBron, and there's like video of this. So it's like a cool, fun vibe in Memphis. Rick, I don't want to go overboard. It feels like early Oklahoma City. Remember when Harden and Russ and KD were kind of putting together?
Yep.
Now, I know they don't have all that talent, but that's the vibe around this team, man. They're kind of electrifying. But as you said, small market, kind of tough to break through and be the face of the league. I will push back on Luka Doncic not being able to be the face of the league. I think Luka can be it after Curry gives way to Luka. I think Giannis can be it. I know it's tough to be the Greek freak. And I think he could take, 3 dribbles and dunk the ball from half court or something insane like that. And it's tough for a 6'11" guy to be the face of the league. But if you drill down on Giannis and his story coming out of Greece and his brothers, and he's really starting to blossom into you call your mom to see how she's doing, and she's like, hey, did you hear about this guy Giannis? And the 70-year-old mom crowd knows who Giannis is. We're still years away from that with Ja Morant. But the face of the league currently is Steph Curry. I don't know how Rick Bucher can live in the Bay Area and have this dim view that Curry is not the face of the league. Okay, go to any arena when Golden State is in town, and this is how I characterize face of the league. When a certain team or player is in town, you want to get tickets. Greg, when Steph Curry parachutes into Minnesota for the night, are your kids saying, Dad, can we go see Steph Curry? Can we go to the arena early? I'll put on my Curry jersey and we'll watch him warm up. Can we watch him dribble on the baseline? Can we watch him shoot half-court shots and shots from the stands? That's what's made Curry the face of the league. The baby-faced assassin being a below-the-rim superstar in an above-the-rim league. That's what that's what propelled him to greatness. When his wife is getting cooking shows because Steph Curry is the man, when he goes to golf tournaments and people flock to watch Steph Curry off a tee, Rick, I don't know how you could say Curry's not the face of the league. And, Ja Morant is just not in that stratosphere yet. Maybe 5 years he gets there. But I do think Luka Doncic is more likely to be the next guy. I thought Zion could be the guy, but my gosh, he hasn't played all year. Giannis, I'm going to toss Joel Embiid in there because, listen, when you come after guys like me on social media and you're having fun with everybody, Joel Embiid is a boisterous personality, Rick. And I think that personality, that outside status, kind of could get Embiid in there. And yes, I'm trying to throw some love to the Philadelphia fans.
Yeah, you're trying to, It's too late, J-Mac. You already made your bet yesterday. Don't even try. And no, Joel Embiid isn't going to become the face of the league. Bigs just generally don't. And he still has, unfortunately, for whatever reason, I can't explain it, but he also has that foreign vibe. And foreign players just simply have not. Dirk Nowitzki never came close to being the face of the league, in spite of becoming a champion, in spite of knocking off the face of the league, LeBron James. Don't confuse. And look, the reality is I wish Steph Curry was the face of the league because he's about all of the right things. He's the unifier when it comes to that team. He's a guy that brings everybody together. He respects what being or having the platform that he has means, and he is responsible, ultra responsible with it. But the fact of the matter is, you're confusing being entertaining and being wildly popular with up-and-coming players with being the face of the league. LeBron James has been the face of the league. He took over for Kobe Bryant once he went to Miami and won championships. That's just the reality. Yeah. You may not like it, but the truth is LeBron James has been the leading vote getter in the All-Star voting, and still has leads in jersey sales.
Curry overtook him for 4 years in jersey sales. 4 years.
What's that?
Curry bypassed him for 4 years in jersey sales when the Warriors were winning 69, 73 games. He was the leading jersey sales guy for 4 years.
But only once has he led in jersey sales, and only one, at least my research, once in jersey sales, once in All-Star voting. But regardless, LeBron James, there's no question, LeBron James has been the face of the league, whether you like it or not. He may be polarizing. He may not be as beloved as Steph. But the fact of the matter is, he has been the #1 attraction and the magnet. And we can go back and forth on who you'd rather have as the face of the league, or who inspires more kids to shoot 40-footers, which ain't necessarily a good thing for the good of the league. But they can't, I mean, the magic of LeBron James